Hey, Brandon here with your weekly update. As you can see, my hair has grown back quite quickly. It was rather magical. But this has stayed. I did grow this out for a certain video that will be coming up. A lot of people are guessing that's for a cameo in one of my movies. I wish this is for our channel. Don't get your hopes up. But I have asked my wife, and she would like me to continue with this for a little longer, just so we can get a snapshot of what beardy Brando looks like. At this time, it's been about 10 years since I had one, and she has a picture of me then. And so we're going to grow this out for a little while. We'll see how long it goes. Probably won't last past January would be my guess. But let's do our updates. So Stormlight 5 is at Bing 54%. I am very consistently doing 8,000 words a week, which is where I need to be in order to be doing at about 2%. That said, I do have this percentage marker at 450,000, not 400,000 for the final book. That's number of words. So at some point, we'll probably, if I'm doing 8,000 a week, at some point, we're going to have to move to 1.5%. So we'll see. Right now, I'm feeling good. We're at 54%. And I am almost, in real terms, almost to 250,000 words. So again, that percentage is kind of a rough estimate, but you can see the where the book is. Skyward Legacy is at Bing 25% still. So that's what where Jancy is on that. We've been shuffling our deadlines around on that, so we'll keep you up to date on how those things are going. Couple of cool and interesting things for you. Number one, our Mistborn box from the year of Sanderson. These are now available as of the posting of this. They are going to go fast. This has been our most popular box. This has the very nice bookends in it. So grab yours before they sell out. They probably won't last very long. In conjunction with that, we have a very cool video releasing here later this week that my team has been putting a lot of work into. This is not the baldy, beardy Brando video that's coming in July, but we have a very, very awesome video for you. We've been working on a little video series about kind of the origins of various books in the Cosmere, and the first of those is coming out. So be watching for that. I've seen a rough draft of. Looks really nice. Taylor's been working very, very hard on that. He's smiling because it's probably a lot of work to get that ready. Little things for those of you who follow Intentionally Blank, our podcast. We're doing a little bracket on some of our favorite dumb things we've talked about on the podcast. For those interested, we've actually moved this to a Google form. We used to have it as a Reddit poll, but I pointed out you need a Reddit account to vote on those. We thought we'd do it in a way that would be a little easier for people. So we're going to extend the voting deadline for this first one until through this week, and I'll be announcing what the brackets, the results are every week on our weekly updates. So the first bracket result will be next week. I will announce the winners of that. So, well, I guess I won't announce it next week. I'll get to that in a minute, but very soon we'll be announcing that. In fact, let me mention that I am going to go on a writing retreat next week because I need to get parts, a big early chunk of Stormlight 5 ready to go to editorial, to be read by my agent and my editor, and for Peter and his team to work on, just so we can start doing this in shifts. That means I'm going to be taking the first 120,000 words or so and doing a deep dive on a revision of those, which means we shouldn't expect any percentage update for next week. I will not be writing new material. I'll fall just a little bit behind, but I'll catch up on that as I do revisions instead. It also means there'll be no weekly update next week. So I will be back in 2 weeks to tell you how that writing retreat went, to see if I managed to get through all 120,000 words. Peter's very much hoping that I will. And I will let you know the results of our first bracket in the podcast, and I will update you on other things. So, hey, Brandon from about 5 minutes in the future, jumping back, we forgot something. We moved the camera, but we figure it'll be value add. I am actually going to a Comic Con this year, one I've never been to before. I like to go to different places. We were at New York Comic Con last year. This year, we've decided to go to Tampa Bay Comics Convention. I generally, these days, am picking one convention other than Dragonsteel to go to. And this year, we decided on this one for a variety of reasons. And so this is in late July. My signing and paneling info is to come, but I am very excited to be going down. I think this is my first time signing in Tampa. So I will see, hopefully, many of you at Tampa Bay Comics Convention. Last week of July, I think, is when that is. So see you there. Thank you for hanging out with me for this little bit longer than normal weekly update. I will see you in 2 weeks.